The night after Emily saw the shadow by her window, she didn't sleep. Every creak in the floor, every flicker of light outside made her heart race. She'd called the police, but by the time they arrived, the figure was gone, like he'd vanished into the dark. For the next few days, Emily tried to live normally. She stayed with a friend, changed her locks, even deleted her social media. But somehow the messages continued. "I miss seeing you at home. You shouldn't hide from me." Detectives traced the texts, but they always came from unregistered numbers, disposable phones. Whoever was behind this was smart. Then one evening, Emily decided to take control. She set up a small camera facing her apartment window, hoping to catch whoever was out there. At 12:43 a.m., the motion sensor triggered. The footage showed a man standing by her window, his face obscured by a hood. She lifted her phone and took a picture. That was the last recording Emily ever made. 2 days later, her car was found parked near Miller's Creek, keys still in the ignition. No signs of struggle. Inside her phone, cracked, its last photo a blurred image of trees and headlights. Detective Laura Pierce pieced together the clues. Security footage from a nearby gas station showed Emily with a man she once worked with, Daniel Brooks. He'd been quiet at work, polite, even helpful. But when Emily transferred to a new branch, he took it personally. He'd been following her ever since. The knock on Daniel Brooks' door came just before dawn. Detective Laura Pierce stood in the hallway, her heart pounding as the team positioned themselves quietly. 4 weeks, they'd tracked his every move. The late-night drives, the hidden cameras, the messages sent from burner phones. And now, it was time. When the door finally opened, Daniel stood there, calm, almost expressionless. He looked more tired than dangerous. But inside, the apartment told the truth. Stacks of photos. A wall of Emily Carter's life. Moments she never shared publicly, yet somehow he had them all. "Daniel Brooks," Pierce said firmly, raising her badge. "You're under arrest for the kidnapping and murder of Emily Carter." He didn't resist. He just smiled, a small chilling curve of the lips, and whispered, "She finally saw who I was." As officers cuffed him and led him into the flashing red and blue lights outside, neighbors peeked through their blinds. The night air was still. The rain had just begun to fall. A quiet applause from the storm, washing away the footprints of a man who thought he could own someone's life. A week later, hikers discovered Emily's body near the riverbank. Her smartwatch showed her last heartbeat at 12:47 a.m., the same time her camera caught the shadow at her window. Emily Carter's story reminds us how fast a message can turn into a nightmare, and how a simple act of curiosity can become a deadly obsession. If you ever feel unsafe, trust your instincts. Tell someone. Get help. Because danger doesn't always knock. Sometimes it just sends a message.